This is how it is in Ottawa. Every day, mid-afternoon, the same large man walks by my house on Bay Street. I watch him out the window. Then, shortly after, a woman appears, blonde, smoking a cigarette, going the opposite way. A small blue rabbit approaches and stops in the driveway across the street. The driver turns off the ignition and opens a newspaper and begins to read. A dog pisses against a tree. In mid-afternoon, lights appear in windows on the west side of the street, and static from a shortwave radio fills the air. At the corner of the street, there is a park, Dundonald Park. At night, in winter, the lamps appear like small perfect moons in the darkness. I imagine a telescope, the patterns, small comets magnified. A fire appears in the distant sky on a collision course with Earth. Lakes and rivers boil. In the heat, the trees blossom like you have never seen before, and time stands still for one moment. In my mind, I picture my father at home dying. The last second, the breath, the second last breath. The air disappearing from his body rising from the bed right through the ceiling to the sky. The bed is still warm. It ignites. The fire burns for days and days and days. When I was young, I understood all of this better. As I grew older, I became angry and forgetful, and one was because of the other. And then my mother died, and then all of my sisters, and then my brother, and I was left all alone. I reached for the mirror, the small perfect piece of glass. I watched as it exploded in my hands, pieces everywhere, the floor, the wall, the table, the bed, the bookcase in the corner, a million small reflections everywhere. I imagined the sky on fire at night, the small pieces of glass, the specks of light. There is no mystery. Through the window on Bay Street in Ottawa, a black squirrel drops from a tree, and a siren sounds in the distance. The man with the newspaper gets out of his car. The dog smells the tree where he has just pissed, and inside the house, the telephone rings. A hand reaches through the sky for the telephone. The sound stops, and time is made visible again, and the room begins to fill with water.